This week, the government announced that migrants will be offering Covid-19 jabs without charge or checks on their immigration status. The government, in an attempt to reassure, is now talking about an amnesty, calling it an Amnesty vaccine campaign. But how will this work in practice if most GPs do not have a uniform policy of registering migrants without proof of their documents? I called a few surgeries and this is what I found out.
Can I help, please?
Yes, hi. Yes, no, sorry. If I need to have the vaccine, do I need to be registered with you?
Yes, please.
And how do I register? Do I need to have...
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in the area, but do I need to be lawfully in the UK? Do I need to have documents to show that I am allowed to be in the United Kingdom?
Yeah, have you been registered earlier?
No, that's what I'm asking. I'm trying to check. How do I register?
Let me explain to you.
Yes.
You need to be in our catchment area. You need to be registered with us. You need to collect the registration form.
Yes. That bit is fine. I am in your catchment area. What I want to know is if I need a valid visa to register.
Yes, you need to have a valid visa as well.
Okay, so even if I stay I fill in the form, that's not a problem. I am in your catchment area, but if I don't have a valid visa, I can't register, or you won't register me?
You need to have a valid visa. Can I help?
Hiya, I was actually wondering if you could help me with some information. I don't know if you know much about it. So I'm calling on behalf of a friend who is actually an immigrant. They don't have any papers to be in the UK, but they saw, it's on the news as well, that illegal immigrants are able to get vaccines, and they live in your catchment area. I'm just wondering, I don't know, have you guys been told anything about this and how we can go about getting them registered just for the vaccine?
I don't actually. I've not heard anything. Let me just ask one of my colleagues.
Yeah,
so they're not actually registered at any GPs?
No, yeah, they don't have any papers, so they can't be registered. But under this new apparent guidance that's supposed to be coming out, they should be able to get free vaccines. So, yeah, that's
right.
I'm just inquiring.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
just bear with me 1 second.
Hiya.
Hi, sorry to keep you waiting.
That's right.
So no, my colleague's not aware. Well, we've not had anything official come through.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, when these updates do come through, we'll get something from the from the government or the. But we haven't had anything as yet on that issue.
This is Kareesha Turner, your human rights barrister, bringing you updates. In law, it's fairly simple. Everyone is entitled to register with a GP, and anyone who's registered with a GP can get a vaccination. I contacted 5 different surgeries in London, and they all have different policies when it comes to registering people who do not have any documents or who are not lawfully in the United Kingdom. Some of them do not even know whether such a policy exists. I also found out that there are administrative barriers put up by the GPs, and also the uncertainty about whether such data will be shared with the Home Office make it quite difficult for people to want to come forward. For example, the form that you need to fill in before you register with a GP asks about your nationality and how long you have been in the United Kingdom. Research carried out in January found that 43% of migrants surveyed will be scared to access healthcare for fear of having their data shared with the Home Office. Another study carried out by Oxford University showed that there might be over 1.3 million migrants living unlawfully in the UK. So how will this vaccination campaign work? Although it's a good idea in practice because we need to prioritise public health over immigration enforcement, the Home Office nor the government has announced any additional measures. But there is a need for additional measures. There is a need for the government to guarantee a firewall to prevent patient data gathered during the test and trace being used for enforcement purposes, and to end this hostile environment. The Home Office has promised that no actions will be taken, but let's face it, when it comes to promises made by the Home Office, and given the track record, I very much doubt that people will be flocking to see their GPs. But what we've seen during this pandemic is the failure to prioritise public health over immigration enforcement, and this has contributed to heavier impact on both mental and physical health of the migrant community. So if this government is committed to ensuring a successful and speedy recovery from the pandemic, the migrant community cannot be left behind. So the government will have to do a bit more to build trust with the migrant community so we can all tackle the virus. Public health must come first. If you have a story to share about your experience, whether it is to register with your GP or you've been able to obtain the jab without having any documentation, I would love to hear from you. So please do contact me. I'd like to talk to you about it. But whether or not there will be an amnesty, we will find out, and I will certainly keep you updated. So hit that notification button and subscribe to my channel for the next video. Thank you so much for watching Kareesha Law.